Recently, Isaac and I traveled to Columbus, Ohio to film an interview in a gymnasium. We only had a few hours to stage and film it, and with a crew of only 2 people, we knew the setup had to be fast and simple. I'm going to show you how we achieved our final look, but the concepts here can be adjusted to fit whatever equipment you have at your disposal. Let's get started. We began by finding a place for the interview subject where a basketball hoop would be prevalent in the frame, somewhere along her eye line. Having opted to turn the house lights off for a more dramatic effect, we used a C-stand, a Cardellini clamp, and a Very pole to create a T-bar from which to drape our 8x diffusion. For those on a tight budget, a white sheet can achieve a similar effect. We fired one of our Aperture 600 lights through the diffusion, which softened the light and offered a bigger source so that it would cover more of the subject's face. For a backlight, we wanted it to be above her, but far enough behind so as not to have awkward shadows on her face. We used a C-stand arm to boom a lightweight light over our subject. Don't forget to sandbag that stand. Top-heavy rigs like that are likely to tip over. Now, if you don't have a way to safely boom out a light, just make sure the light's out of frame and pull it back far enough so that it only casts light on the back of your subject's head. We like to use our Godox lights for this because of their lightweight and durability, but let us know in the comments what you use to achieve a good backlight. Next, we wanted to add some visual interest by highlighting the basketball hoop. So we positioned another 600 next to the hoop, but made sure that the interview subject would cover the source. We fired it at the hoop and panned away just enough to get any spill light off of the bleachers. There were some emergency lights with a distracting green hue that we could not turn off. So we adjusted our in-camera color temperature to decrease the green in those lights without making the windows in the back of the shot overwhelmingly blue. It was a balancing act, but we think it turned out well. Once we had that set, we made sure that the color temperature on the lights corresponded well to those settings. Because the interview would involve a lot of reminiscing about past events, we threw the black Pro Mist filter onto our main camera just to soften the edges a little bit and give it a dreamy look. If this video has been helpful to you, or if you think our setup was an abomination, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. This is Hatfield Media. See you next time.